welcome. We're going to go through a kneeling series that I know as the Vajra Pada Kriya, which Vajra means lightning bolt, Pada is feet or legs, and Kriya is a methodical action for cleaning these areas. We are moving fluid from the legs a lot through here, stretching out very important joints for fluid, such as the ankle, the feet, the toes, the knees, and the hips. So in this series, the first thing to know is how to get set up. We need to be in a kneeling position, and if kneeling doesn't feel very accessible day to day, you can use something like a rolled blanket, where you can also use a bolster or even throw pillows or a couch cushion, where you're kneeling over top and it's going in between your legs. It's maybe difficult to see in the video here, but here I'm kneeling onto this, and this provides a little bit of space for my knees, which can be very helpful if you're feeling a lot of compression in the back of the knees or in the front of the knees. And if it's your ankle joint, because of the great amount of plantar flexion that's happening through the ankle joint, you can choose to do a small roll and provide a little bit of support for that ankle joint, so it's not becoming or needing to become quite so flat with your body weight. So coming here where the roll is on or underneath the ankle, and that would lessen how much plantar flexion is needed. The other thing for setting up is you may wish to have a set of blocks or books or something that you can press your hands into. You'll have them beside your feet, or so that you can provide a little bit of support for some of the actions that we'll be doing through this. And finally, please make sure that you are sitting with your heels in an upright position in the kneeling pose. And so if you're unfamiliar with what this looks like, I'll give you a view. So a lot of the time when we kneel, we sit into this position here, the heels falling out. In this particular series, we like the heels to remain upright, which stretches the ankle and the foot in just a slightly different way. So you're trying to sit your sit bones down onto the heels rather than in between them. Okay, and so this is how we begin. You get set up in this. I'm going to do a quick rundown of what to do, and then I'll guide you through 3 rounds so that you can get a feel for the pacing for this. So you can have your blocks beside you for this particular part. This can be very helpful to have blocks. I'm not going to be using them, just so that you can have a view of what I'm doing here. I'm going to turn slightly this way so you can see what's happening with my knees. So beginning from a kneeling position, hands beside the blocks or on the blocks beside you if you like, and the heels are upright. We connect to a rhythmic breath. I'm going to go through this rapidly. So we're going to be inhaling for a count of 4 to lift the right knee, exhaling to lower it down. Inhale to lift the left knee, exhale to lower down. Eventually, you might be able to lift both knees at the same time, where you're inhaling and lifting both knees and exhaling to put them down. Inhaling, we're going to come up into a kneeling position. So you may find that some support underneath your knees, a blanket under your knees, might be necessary as well for setting up. And then you'll tuck your toes and sit back as you exhale. So depending on your toe flexibility, if you have arthritis, etc., in your toes, you may find that you want to keep slightly forward your hands on your blocks as you settle back, so that you're not overstraining any sore joints. Inhaling to come up, placing the feet down, and exhaling to sit back down onto your upright heels. And so that's 1 round. And I suggest that you do anywhere from 3 to 9 of these rounds in a sitting. So let's go through 3 today. So get yourself settled into this position. Heels are upright, a set of blocks beside you. You can use blankets under the knees, under the ankle. You can sit on a rolled blanket. You can even use a rolled blanket behind the knees. So inhaling, we're going to lift the right knee up first with a count of 4. So inhaling, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lower, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhaling, lift the left knee, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lower, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, rise up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tuck the toes. Sitting back, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhaling, rising up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Place the tops of the feet down. Exhale to lower onto your upright heels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhaling, lifting the left knee. 1, right knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower down. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, rise up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tuck the toes, sitting down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, rise up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tops of the feet down. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhaling, right knee up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, left up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lower down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tuck the toes. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhaling, coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale to sit down. 1, 2, 3, 4. To conclude this practice, you'll swing your legs around, coming down to sit on your belly. Legs will be out in front, and you could have your hands behind you to help you as you thump your legs to the floor. You can have a good thump. And then just take a moment to notice the movement of energies in your lower limbs. You may want to come all the way down into Shavasana and relax deeply, allowing for these energies to really flow fully. Okay. Thank you. Enjoy the practice and let me know how it goes.